keeps control for Thompson. Pass for Stevens, wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Saturday afternoon and a happy new year to you and yours as well. This is high school basketball where today in Division A, it's the Central Cass Squirrels hosting the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. This is our Irie Insurance pregame show. I'm Chase Miller alongside Reggie Funk, and get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. This is a makeup game from December the 8th when it was originally scheduled. It was going to be the opener for the Central Cass Squirrels and the opener for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. Instead, Central Cass has played 5 games. They're 4-1 so far in the season, coming off their lone loss at 4 wins Minnewacan before the Christmas break on the 23rd of December, 67-48. Central Cass does get back their senior guard in Chase Bachmeyer, who'll make his first appearance for the Squirrels this season. For the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, started the year off 0-2, but won back-to-back games on the road at Carrington and a grinder in Milner, 58-54 for the Burros back on Thursday. Landon Olson with a team-high and game-high 23 points in the win for Hillsboro-Central Valley. The Burros head coach by Elliot Rotvold with a mark of 2-2, 1-1 in Region 2 play, while for the Central Cass Squirrels, head coach by Matt Norman at 4-1 and 2-0 in Region 1 play. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, dive into this matchup a little bit more before we hear from both head coaches and the starting lineups and more to come. Again, this is our Irie Insurance pregame show today from Castleton.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota. If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsboro, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Ryder Burris. I'm confident on the ice. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local. In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
As we come back on our Irie Insurance pregame show, let's take a look at some of the players to watch out for so far here this season for the Central Cass Squirrels. Again, first game back for Chase Bachmeyer, but averaging a double-double is the 6'7" senior Cole Holzer with 16 points and 10 rebounds so far per contest here for the Central Cass Squirrels. Alongside with Cole, a very nice consistent season from a scoring perspective is Carter Verkota, the 6'1" senior guard, averaging 15 points per game. For the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, you probably won't say this too often. Jacob Brandt did not score in their win against the Sargent County Bulldogs back on Thursday, but they still found a way to pick up the victory and score 58 points. Jacob Brandt, the 6'9" senior forward, he can be a stat stuffer, but got in foul trouble early, and as Coach Elliot Rothfeld said in the postgame show, just never really found a rhythm, but he impacted the game in some different ways. Landon Olson, 19 of his 23 points in the second half. Then Ben McRitchie off the bench, nearly a double-double of 9 points and 10 rebounds in their win for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros again against the Sargent County Bulldogs. So the Central Cass Squirrels coming off a state championship from a season ago in the final year of the Class B in the two-class system. 4-1 again so far here on the season. Well, for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, 16-8 a season ago, third place in Region 2. The Burros again at 2-2 on this season. After today for the Burros in 2024, they will host Ada Board Bless for a boys and girls basketball doubleheader on January the 5th in Hillsboro, then tangle with Wahpeton on the 9th. The next two games for Central Cass after tonight, they will host the Wahpeton Huskies, boys on Tuesday, girls on Thursday right here in Castleton, and then the Central Cass Squirrels will host the Thompson Tommies on January the 9th as well. We'll take a quick break on our Irie Insurance pregame show. We come back after this, we'll hear from both head coaches. That's before the starting lineups and the opening tip from Castleton. At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
As we continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show here today from Castleton, a little Saturday matinee basketball between the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros and the Central Cass Squirrels. Joining us now from Hillsboro-Central Valley, he is Elliot Rotfold. These conversations brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank. And Elliot, 48 hours removed from a very physical, scrappy game down in Milner. What do you expect here today against a Central Cass team which you are very familiar with over the years, playing the Squirrels pretty consistently here when it was in the B division?
Yeah, I expect a similar type of game. It'll be physical and tough. I mean, we haven't had every game so far has been that way, so I guess that's the way it's going to be. So we just got to be ready for it. They'll come after us. I got a lot of guys back from last year's state title team, so it'll be another challenge for us, just like every night's going to be this season. But I think the guys, felt good about the other night. Being able to, our bench guys came in and did a great job in the game, second quarter and second half, and then. So got a little confidence there, and then we had a nice practice yesterday. Got through some things, talked a little bit about Central Cass and what they bring, the challenges they'll bring with Holzer and Verkota and Burr and the other guys they got back from last year. So we just gotta play a good basketball game and worry about what we do best, and that's kind of the part of the season we're in, I guess, right now.
Yeah, how have you seen this team grow from game number 1 of the season here, Elliot, to where we are now going into game number 5? What's been the biggest area of improvement so far from your club?
Well, I think it's just confidence-wise and a little bit of experience. The young guys that didn't have any varsity experience. We really only had two starters back, and then Dylan, Jacob and Land, and then Dylan and Carter had some varsity experience. But all the other guys that are playing haven't even stepped on the court for varsity games. So getting them some experience and feeling it out and knowing what those varsity games are like, I think we've come a long way since that first game, and just understanding the strengths and weaknesses of our team, and a little bit of playing together. We've had 20 plus practices now and 4 games, so they've gotten used to each other in practice. They compete hard and they get after it, so that's a nice thing that we've had. But it's like we talked about on Thursday, for us, we got to decide to really try to dominate on the boards, and then, if we can take care of the basketball and cut those turnovers down, we feel like we got a pretty good chance, because defensively I think we're playing pretty well.
Let's talk about two guys in the backcourt that come off the bench for you a little bit here, too, and play some minutes with Chase Halfley, Isaac Thompson. Just how have you kind of seen those two in terms of bench play, as you alluded to earlier here, Elliot, and provide some stability there in the backcourt when you are getting guys out for substitutions or just foul trouble comes to mind?
Yeah, they're two good ball handlers, good shooters for us. They compete hard, so we need them to come in and give us some good minutes off the bench, along with Ben McRitchie. Ben's he's only played two of the 4 games. The little injury trouble and stuff. So he's back to being pretty healthy now. And then Bryce Miller's gotten some time in the last couple games. He's been looking good in practice. As a freshman, just giving us some time in there. But we need those bench guys to come around, because with the physical type of play that the games are, you're probably going to get in a little bit of foul trouble here or there. Guys are going to need breaks, because when you play that physical brand of basketball, it's tiring, it's wearing when you're especially with the guys we got in Jacob and Landon and Carter inside, banging against bodies all game long. So they need some breaks, and it's nice to have that, being able to go 8-9 deep and not dropping off a heck of a whole lot. So that's nice.
Elliot, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck here against Central Cass, and Happy New Year.
All right, thanks a lot.
That again, Elliot Rotfold, head coach of Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. We'll continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show after this.
Broadcasting.com and get your free copy, the Digital Sports Guide. It's the winter sports guide for R&J Sports, and it's free, it's digital, and it's available on rjbroadcasting.com. The cover's blue, it's got great photos on it, and it's easy for you to download. Simply go to rjbroadcasting.com, click on the winter sports guide, or scan the QR code if you see it on the flyer or on our social media pages or on the screens. It's the Winter Sports Guide, R&J Sports 2023-24, available now, rjbroadcasting.com.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire, Fargo's newest sports complex.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
As we continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show here today from Castleton, it is a little holiday basketball between the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros and the Central Cass Squirrels. Joining us now from Central Cass has head coach Matt Norman here, and this interview is brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank for our pregame interviews. And Matt, good to see you again. Happy holidays. And number two, it has to be nice to have Chase Bachmeyer back, a guy who did a lot of little things really well for your team last year, and you're going to get him into the lineup against a really quality opponent today in the Burros, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great to have you guys here in the gym whenever we can, but Chase's energy is going to be something that we're really, really excited to just see, because it's contagious. Defensively last year, he was a difference maker for us. He also handles the ball for us and is able to kind of provide an offensive spark. And so we're looking to kind of get his feet wet a little bit. We're not sure how many minutes he can handle quite yet, but he's going to be a difference maker for us this year.
Going up against Hillsboro-Central Valley, I've kind of joked with you and Elliot that this almost feels like a regional game with how many times you played each other over the years, but very familiar with the Coach Rothfeld team. What stands out this season for the Burros?
They play hard, and they're going to be a really tough out for any team that plays them. They got two kids inside that can really dominate that paint. They change a ton of shots. Landon Olson is such an effort kid. He can score at will. He's just so strong with the basketball, and Jacob Brandt's a tough guard too. You add Limke into the mix there. It's a tough team for us to match up with defensively.
What have you liked most about your team early on this season here, Matt, as you kind of flip the script to 2024, Region 1 game with the Wahpeton Huskies coming up early next week? What have you liked most about your team through about 4 games here this season?
They've found a way to win consistently, or at least stay competitive. 4 wins was a game that we had to reflect on. They did a lot of things to us that took us out of rhythm, out of system, but that's good for us to see early in the year. We're a pretty resilient crew. We're pretty veteran-led, where a lot of these kids were a big part of what we did last year and in the last couple of years as well. And so I'm really excited to see how they respond to some of the challenges we posed after the 4-wins game.
As you take a look at Hillsboro-Central Valley, what's a key today? What is something that you have to do well against the Burros to try to come out with the victory here before you flip it to 2024?
We have to rebound the ball more effectively. We haven't done a great job rebounding this year, and they're a team that thrives on second chances. We give up too many of those to 4-wins, so if we can make sure we limit their looks at the rim, and then defensively we have to play a full court game. If we can do that, I think we'll be at least in the mix at the end.
Matt, as always, a happy holidays. Good to see you, and best of luck throughout the rest of the season and today.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
And again, head coach of the Central Cass Squirrels, Matt Norman, on our Irie Insurance pregame show. We'll continue after this from Castleton.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in North Dakota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
As we come back on our Irie Insurance pregame show, again, Irie Insurance, get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve. At Irie Insurance, they cover it all. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Started today. It's the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, their 5th game of the season for the Central Cass Squirrels. This will be their 6th game of the contest. Central Cass 4 wins this year against Valley City, Oak Grove, Perm, and Lemoore Litchfield. Their lone loss last game out against 4 wins Minnewacan on the 23rd. While for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, open the year with back-to-back losses, hosting Kindred, then at Devils Lake, then back-to-back road wins against Carrington and alongside Sargent County. So the Burros will try to make it 3 straight games, while for the Central Cass Squirrels, they'll try to get a winning streak going momentarily here if they can knock off the Burros here on this Saturday afternoon. That does it for our Irie Insurance pregame show. I'm Chase Miller alongside Reggie Funk. We come back after this. Will be the starting lineups and the opening tip here from Castleton.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street at I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkmeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
As we return to the court, let's get to our starting lineups brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with great careers at crystalsugar.com. Again, with American Crystal Sugar Company. For the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, head coach by Elliot Rottvold, they'll roll like this. Carter Lemke, a 6'5 senior. Dylan Mitchell, a 6'1 senior in the backcourt as well, with Kyle Halfley, a 6'1 senior forward. Landon Olson, a 6'2 senior forward, and Jacob Brandt, also at 6'9", plays that forward center spot and more of a stretch forward here this season for the Burros. Lemke, Mitchell, Halfley, that's Kyle, Olson, and Brandt. Hillsboro-Central Valley, head coach by Elliot Rottvold. Now to the Central Cass Squirrels, head coach by Matt Norman. They'll roll like this. Chase Bachmeyer in the backcourt, a 6' senior guard. Carter Verkota, a 6'1 senior as well. Cole Holzer, a 6'7 senior forward. Carter Manjo, a 6'4 senior forward. And Eli Boer as well, a 6'2 senior guard coming up here again. Bachmeyer, Verkota, Holzer, Manjo, and Boer here for the Central Cass Squirrels. 4-1 on the season here for head coach Matt Norman for Central Cass. It's the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros and the Central Cass Squirrels here on YourLiveEvent.com. The Burros and the Squirrels here in this one as we get you set to go for high school basketball. Again, that is our starting lineups brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with great careers, quality products, grower-owned. Go to crystalsugar.com. That, again, is crystalsugar.com. As we get you ready to play 4-8-minute quarters with a 35-second shot clock, the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, clad in their blue uniforms, will win the tip as they will bring in the front court. Central Cass will match with a man pressure defense. With it, right-hand side is Kyle Halfley. To the high post, here goes Brandt. Brandt spinning on Holzer. This will be a fun matchup, and Brandt with 2 points to open things off here for HCV on our Bank North scoreboard. Holzer, in his own right, brings it in the front court to the right-hand side as this one will get bounced past and a turnover here for the Central Cass Squirrels. The Squirrels looking to get a turnover back with Verkota. Verkota against Lemke, able to finish it for 2. Carter Verkota with his first 2 points, and we have our first tie of the contest. As Hillsboro-Central Valley will inbound the basketball as they will handle it here with Kyle Halfley. Halfley brings in the front court nearly an over and back. Lemke left-hand side to Mitchell. Mitchell looking on the interior here, gives it to a cutting Olson. Landon left-hand side to Brandt. Brandt backing down Bachmeyer. Jumper, and Jacob Brandt with back-to-back field goals to open this game up here for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. Bachmeyer to Holzer, back up top to Eli Boer. Boer reversed it left wing, high post touch. Holzer gives it left-hand side as it slipped across the way to Bachmeyer. Right wing, making his way is Verkota. Baseline jumper by Maggio is good. Carter Maggio with his third three-pointer of the season, and it's now 5-4 Central Cass. First lead of the game here for the Squirrels. Trying to answer it the other side. Mitchell jumper off. Rebound comes down to Cole Holzer, is averaging a double-double, 16 and 10. Nice bounce pass for Verkota. Boer trying the up and then reversal. Can't get it to go, and Mitchell collects the loose ball. Hillsboro-Central Valley looking for win number 3 of the year, while for Central Cass looking for win number 5. Brandt gives it, and it'll be a blocking foul here on Bachmeyer. Chase will pick up his team's first of the quarter. Central Cass in the latest A-Division poll receiving votes. You have Kindred at number 1, Grafton 2 with Devils Lake 3. 4 wins Milwaukee and 4, and Beulah at number 5. A little zone defense. Olson skips it right-hand side as Brandt asks for it. Here's a ball screen coming with Mitchell. Mitchell near sideline to Lemke. Lemke with the basketball goes to the baseline. Is this a go? Kyle Halfley, who lost it on his way up, in a turnover. Holzer quickly a bullet pass to Bachmeyer in transition for 2. 7-4 Squirrels here in the opening 2 minutes and change in this first quarter, and Holzer looking for another steal. Instead, it will go out of bounds. Something that Elliot Rothfull talked with us in Milner on Thursday, was handling the basketball. Thought they did a better job of it than their previous 3 earlier games, as Jace Narum, the 6-foot senior guard, will check in. Also coming in, Easton Holland, the 6'2 freshman forward. Ball goes right-hand side. And this one will be with Brandt. Brandt skips it near sideline to Mitchell. Mitchell looking to make his way down the paint, gives it to Lemke. Lemke back up top to Brandt. Brandt with a shot fake, trying to get by Holzer. A tough shot here for Brent off the back of the iron. Rebound comes down to the Central Cass Squirrels with Carter Maggio, his first. Bachmeyer in transition, chase to the paint, right-handed scoop. Can't get it to go on a rebound to Brent, his first. Brent has all 4 points here for the Burros. Sees a double team come. Brent looking to rip it through and find a teammate. Pops a pass and a turnover. Holzer goes to the other side. Nice find to Bachmeyer off the window for 2. Chase Bachmeyer with 4. Give Holzer the steal, the assist. And it's the largest lead of the game here for the Central Cass Squirrels. Brent, left-hand side with the basketball. Looking for a Limke on the cut. Nothing there now to Mitzel. Mitzel guarded by Bachmeyer here. Looking for a high post touch. Gives it to Brent. Brent looking to bang his way down. Double team comes. And it's a rip-through steal here by Holzer. Another one. Holzer to Bachmeyer. Back to Holzer for the open score. How do you do? Unselfish basketball for the Squirrels, who lead it by 7. Timeout on the floor, brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual here in Castleton. We're back after this as the Squirrels lead it by 7.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop, and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial, and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
High school basketball here today. Timeout again on the floor, brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual. They provide insurance products all of southeastern North Dakota. They're a local company that you can rely on. For more information, go to CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you. So it was tied at 2, 5-4. Central Cass took the lead, and since then it's been a 9-0 run here for the Squirrels ever since they were down 2. But Landon Olson off the window for 2 points after an early timeout taken again by Elliot Rotfold. Bachmeyer with the basketball. Zone defense here by the Burros. We saw this for a majority of their contests down in Milner on Thursday. Left-hand side 3. Holland off the front iron as Holzer will collect the offensive foul going for the loose ball. His first, team second. There was a handful of substitutions coming in for the Squirrels here. Carter Vakota comes back into the game. Jake Thompson returns here for Central Cass. And Brody Runk, the 6'4 junior forward. Runk averaging 3 points so far per game this season. Gavin make that Dylan Mitzel in the backcourt. Shot clock getting to 27. They get it across the timeline. They find it back to Mitzel. Mitzel making his way down the paint, gets partially blocked on his way up. Good D by Runk, and now Runk wants to run. On transition, finds Verkota, left wing free throw line extended, skips an extra pass, now to Narum. Jace Narum averaging 3 points, 2 rebounds so far this season off the bench for head coach Matt Norman on this weaving action as the shot clock now gets to 17. Back up top here as the Burros are doing a good job trying to keep the Squirrels out of the paint. This one will be a little bit too much to reach for Thompson, and a second turnover for Central Cass. As Eli Boer will check back into the game here for the Squirrels. On our Bank North scoreboard, visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. As Limke nearly lost it, leaves it left-hand side now to Olson. Olson, no putback for Brent, good for 2. Jacob Brent with 6 of the 8 points here for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros as they're back within 1 possession. So after the timeout by Coach Rotvold, been a 4-0 run for the Burros. Stop, pop, jumper, going to be long here by Thompson. Rebound, then just hugged there by Chase Halfley. And now the Burros with a chance to cut that lead to 1 or possibly even tie with a 3. Limke back to the right-hand side to Brandt, back to Limke. Limke shot fake, takes a driving kick, left-hand side, partially blocked shot. Good defense here by Eli Boer. Able to get his hand up on that one and get the deflected ball of Isaac Thompson from the left baseline. Burros to inbound it here with Chase Halfley, as Halfley will inbound the basketball. As they handle it here to the top of the key, Isaac Thompson. Thompson will work with it, right wing, free throw line extending, gives it between the circles here to Chase Halfley. Halfley at the right-hand side, drags almost that pivot foot, as Olsen gives it right wing. Burrows back to Halfley, extra pass, this to Ty. Chase, long, rebound, comes down to Colton Cruchet. Here goes Cruchet across the paint. Ends up with Vercota. Extra fine left of the key. Runk three-pointer, no. Rebound, Olsen. Olsen able to go through the trees and bring down his first rebound of the game for the 6'2 senior. Landon Olsen and Brandt both had some foul troubles early. We'll have a hand check here for Colton Cruchet, an off-ball foul. His first, team's third on Chase Hafley there was the foul with Cruchet. As Holzer will check back in, and Chase Bachmeyer slated to come back into the game as well for the Central Cass Squirrels. Central Cass down early against the Burros at 2-0 and 4-2. Since then, it's been Central Cass with the advantage here in the opening quarter. But the Burros back with the rock here as they make its way right-hand side of Limke. Limke at the right post inside Olsen. Olsen, nice step through, just unable to finish. Holzer collects his second rebound, and Holzer wants to boogie. Here goes Holzer right down the paint, and an offensive foul. Cole Holzer was looking for the and one. Instead, Chase Hafley grew some roots and took the charge. Holzer will pick up his second foul here of the opening quarter. That's a tough swing right there. If you're Central Cass, you would get up by 5, maybe 6. Instead, if you're HCV, you pick up a big foul on a key cog for head coach Matt Norman from the Borough perspective, and as well able to continue to handle the basketball, but a little full court pressure defense here. Limke through the hands of Thompson. That's now turnover number 5 on the Burros, and Holzer quickly back into the contest. So Cole have to play really heady now with those 2 fouls, and something that Elliot Rotvold did, and to much success, and give a lot of credit to the bench back on Thursday in Milner. He did not play Olsen or Brandt at all in the second quarter, with both of them having 2 personal fouls, and Ben McRitchie and some of the backcourt play of the bench really allowed the Burros to do so, as they were really with the lead for a majority of that second quarter against Sargent County. As Bachmeyer lost it on his way up to the rim. That'll be the 3rd turnover on Central Cass. For the Squirrels, this is their lone game during this time of the year between Christmas and the first of the year, while for the Burros, this is their second, and both teams will get ready for 2024 portion of their schedule. Brandt inside, a little Dirk Nowitzki fade away, can't get it from 11. Rebound comes to Eli Boer. Left-hand side, as this will go Holzer. Holzer looks to skip Eli. He'll shoot the knuckleballer 3, and he rattles it in. Eli with his 7th main three-pointer of the season, and the Squirrels have a 6-point lead. Full court pressure defense. Limke in the backcourt, able to get it across the timeline here to Thompson. Thompson, right wing, free throw line extended. Double team comes as they're going to get his poke away steal. It's a 2-on-1, now a 3-on-2. Boer leaves it. Bachmeyer, power dribble, ripping it through, and there's a foul. See who the foul was on. He maybe had Olsen, possibly Chase Hafley. And this one will actually be on Isaac Thompson. His first, team's first of the contest, and Chase Bachmeyer will be shooting free throws. And first game for the senior guard is this season. Bachmeyer hits free throw attempt number 1. Squirrels now lead it by 7. Their largest lead of the game prior to this was at 7 at 11-4. Second free throw attempt on the way here for Bachmeyer. Next jump ball will favor the Central Cass Squirrels as well. So Bachmeyer goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and the Squirrels are doubling up the Burros here on our Bank North scoreboard. Burros with the basketball here to Limke. Limke back up top as they rip it through to Mitzel. Mitzel makes a nice drive down the paint to Brandt. Extra pass. Here goes Hafley. Hafley right down Main Street as it opens up on an easy Saturday afternoon stroll. Back to a 2-possession game. Bachmeyer in the front court. Bachmeyer with the ankle cross now behind the back. Clock down to 3. Vercota rising, trying to beat the buzzer. Got it to go! Vercota with the left wing 3, and that's how we'll end our first quarter play. It's the Central Cass Squirrels up by 9 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com. In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
This break in the action brought to you in part by our friends with Leif Olofsson at the Furniture Mart. Remember to ask Lee to get your live event discount. Again, this break in the action brought to you in part by Leif Olofsson at the Furniture Mart. 19-10 Central Cass after that left wing three there for Carter Verkota. He's got 5 here today as the Central Cass Squirrels have their largest lead of the game at 9 starting this second quarter play. Ball screen comes by Maggio. Bachmeyer making his way to Verkota. Left-hand side to Eli. Moore at the left wing. Shot clock making its way to 20 seconds. As Narum to the baseline. Eli rising from the left pocket off the iron rebound to Carter Lemke, his first. Lemke in the backcourt, nearly a turnover. For the Burros, they're led by the 6 points of Brandt. Well, Bachmeyer leads the floor with 6 in his own right for the Central Cass Squirrels with Brandt. As we've seen Central Cass have this half-court pressure defense at different times throughout the game. Jab step by Halfley. Chase looking high post to Brandt. Brandt lost it on his way up. Thought there might have been a little foul. Nothing was granted as this will now go in the hands of Verkota. Verkota looking, probing, driving left-hand side as this will go Maggio. Maggio a little oop-de-oop for 2. Carter Maggio now with 5 points. Kind of just hung, levitated in the air for a moment and finished with a right-handed scoop. Verkota gets a steal off Lemke. Verkota, nice up and under move, and he gets fouled and counted. Carter Verkota, now a 7. And one opportunity for the Central Cass Squirrels. Foul will come across on Lemke, his first, team's first of the second quarter. And Lemke will check out a game as Olsen will come in. McRitchie also on the floor here for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. Burros will be looking for a spark here as they don't want this game to get away from them early in the second quarter. Brandt collects the loose ball miss. McRitchie on the other side, and there'll be a foul here on Central Cass. Foul will be against Carter Maggio, his first and the team's first of the quarter as the Burros will make us inbounds here with Dylan Mitzel. Mitzel to Brandt. Brandt puts it back up as it rolls off the iron. And a board to Carter Maggio, his second. Front court Verkota, right-hand side Bachmeyer. Bachmeyer with the jab step. Olsen trying to wall him off there. A little shovel pass Verkota. Right pocket 3 coming, and nothing but the bottom of the net. Carter Verkota in double digits with 10. It's a 16-point lead on our Bank North scoreboard here for the Squirrels. Landon Olsen to Brandt. Burros need it. Brandt get it. The triple from the right baseline. Jacob Brandt now with 9 of the 13 here for HCV. Bachmeyer gets it over Brandt. This one out of play, and it goes right to Bachmeyer, who was sitting out of bounds. So that'll go down eventually as a turnover here for the Central Cass Squirrels. As Colton Cruchet, the 5'11 sophomore, will check into the game here for Matt Norman. But the Squirrels have ballooned this lead here to 13. And the Burros nearly have another turnover. Central Cass looking to double. Chase Halfley, nice crossover, gets it to Landon Olsen for the end one. Landon Olsen with 4 points, a chance to make it 5 at the line. Bucket is good. Foul coming across on Carter Verkota. That'll be his first, team's second. Nice little move there by Chase Halfley in the backcourt, seeing that pressure coming, and eventually was able to make his way to the paint and then find Landon Olsen in the right short corner, and Landon able to go through some contact and convert the and one opportunity. Landon Olsen for the good old-fashioned three-point play off the back of the rim. No, but the Burros on a little 5-0 run as Verkota collects the loose ball. Verkota finds Holzer. Holzer shot fake, takes a dribble. Holzer looking for the back door. Nothing there. Back up top as the Squirrels will zip it around the horn. Runk, baseline, Verkota. Verkota's already hit 2 threes here today. Carter making his way to Holzer, left of the key. Holzer guarded there by Olsen. Driving kick, nearly a turnover as Holzer corrals it. Right-hand side, Colton Cruchet to the paint, off the window for 2. Cruchet able to finish with the 2 points. First field goal of the contest for Colton. Burrows in the front court with Mitzel. Mitzel high post to McRitchie. McRitchie on Holzer, and Holzer able to get the loose ball on the miss. Holzer goes behind the back. McRitchie on the guard. Extra pass for Vercoda. Vercoda driving on the baseline. Right-handed reversal, no. Rebound here. Put back for the Squirrels. Yes. Central Cass with Brody Runkin right now for head coach Matt Norman. They're getting scoring a little bit everywhere here in this second quarter. Burrows, Chase Halfley in the front court. Right-hand side of the baseline to McRitchie. McRitchie with the jab step. Now to Mitzel. Mitzel with the basketball under 5 minutes to play here in this opening half. Mitzel crossing over, shovels it to Olsen off the window for 2. Landon Olsen, his 3rd field goal of the game. He's got 6. Can the Burrows cut this deficit down to single digits before we get to the half? We'll find out. Central Cass weaving its way up top to Narum. Narum then will have a hand check. This will be on Chase Halfley. Halfley will pick up his first, team's second. Squirrels will go a little bit deeper to the bench. Cash Lorenz, a 5'7" freshman guard who has a high-arching rainbow kind of a shot from the three-point line, will check in. Squirrels with Narum to inbound it, as this will go to Holzer. Back up top as they work it around the horn, left-hand side of Narum. Skip to the aforementioned Lorenz. Now to Holzer. Holzer getting guarded by Olsen, pops a pass. Good help defense by Mitzel to bat that one away on the baseline. Brandt will return to the game. Also coming back in will be Isaac Thompson. 4:14 left to play here in the opening half. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities that they serve. To find a branch near you, go to ibanknorth.com. Lorenz, right-hand side to Thompson. Thompson with Olsen, weaving action here for Central Cass. A little, curly Mo for the Harlem Globetrotters there, down to a knee for Colton Cruchet. Back to the right-hand side to Lorenz. Now the baseline, shot clock to 2 and a block shot. Lorenz got to get it off before the buzzer, and they won't be able to do so. Good defense there by Chase Halfley to get the block shot with about 3 seconds left on the shot clock, and the Burrows get a defensive stop. Bryce Miller into the contest. The 6'2" freshman makes the pass across the way. Landon Olsen with a shot fake. Sees a squirrel fly by him, and the Burrows are back with an 11. Central Cass the other side, and we'll have a foul. Chase Halfley will pick up the foul, his second. Team's third, and 2 free throws awarded here to Central Cass. Jace Narum goes to the free throw line. He's 5 of 7 from the stripe so far here this season. Free throw attempt for Narum is up and good. Central Cass, this will be free throw attempt number 3 and 4 here. So far, HCV's only shot 1 free throw in their own right. And the Squirrels have missed their first. They're now 3 of 4 from the free throw line as Brent gets the rebound. Full court pressure defense as they're able to break it with an Olsen 2-pointer. Isaac Thompson able to get the assist there. Olsen saw that one swirl around, now in double digits with 10. Well, if you're going to force a team to get out of the pressure defense, it's going to be scoring layups like that. Nice give and go action there for Central Cass. Chase Narum with his first field goal of the afternoon. HCV sees a double here for Isaac Thompson, nearly a turnover, and it is. Other side of the floor, right-handed scoop, finger roll for 2. Chase Narum now with 5. And just when the Burrows were able to make it a 10-point game, the Squirrels with 4 consecutive points and another full-court pressure defense. And we'll get a timeout on the floor. We'll break with him here with about a half second to spare on the 10-second violation. We'll break as well here on YourLiveEvent.com.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsboro, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onstedlaw.com.
This time out on the floor brought to you in part by Tope Insurance. At Tope Insurance, you can get in touch with Ryan in Castleton throughout the week for a quote or review of your policies. Give them a call at 701-347-4045 at Tope Insurance. Chase Miller, Reggie Funk with you. We still have our halftime show coming up here in a moment. Take a look at the first half numbers. Get you ready for second half action as well. As the Burros bring in the front court here to Brandt. Brandt looks for the ball screen, rises from the right wing and splashes in another one. Brandt now with 12 points, his second field goal of the quarter, both from beyond the arc. Right wing Boer with the basketball back up top to Verkota. Verkota ripping it through now to Holzer. Holzer with the basketball looking on the inside, zips it now to Verkota. Back up top to Cole as Holzer probing with 17 seconds. Holzer trying to back down Olsen, right-hand side, Eli. Eli with the basketball to Carter, who rises from the top of the key. Three-pointer, no, and a rebound underneath here by Isaac Thompson. Good board by the Burros. Thompson in the front court here, crossing over, and that's a tough foul for Central Cass. Holzer will pick up the foul. His third, team's third, just trying to zigzag him a little bit there, but got enough of the body to be awarded the foul here, and that's going to be tough if you're head coach Matt Norman, with Holzer to pick up his third so late into the first half. Here the Burros here trying to get another field goal, get this one into single digits, trying to give and go there from the sideline that we see a lot of, where the inbounder right in front of the bench there was Landon Olsen, just cuts right to the paint. If you're not ready for it defensively, all of a sudden you might find yourself giving up an easy free throw opportunity. Slipping it is Olsen. Jumper. Olsen gets the shooter's roll. Olsen starting to rack him up. He's got 12. Back to a single-digit contest. Verkota takes the ball screen. Olsen on the switch. Verkota looking for it on the interior now to Eli from 26 feet. This one will swirl out and rebound here to Olsen. Olsen on the other side of the floor. It's a 2-on-1 quickly for the Burros if they can hurry. Left-handed scoop shot, no by Miller. Rebound, and we'll have a jump ball, and the arrow will stay with Hillsboro-Central Valley as Limke is slated to come back in to the contest. As Limke comes back to the floor. Hillsboro-Central Valley to inbound it as they will. Miller gives it right-hand side to Mitzel. Brandt looking to back his defender down. This will be at the top of the key. Three-pointer is no good by Brandt. Offensive board. Limke, left pocket, three. Got it! Carter Limke with the triple, and the Burros are back within two possessions. Bachmeyer. Boer to the top. Ball gets swung around to Bachmeyer here. Bachmeyer at the left wing with the basketball. Nice shot fake, able to get his man up in the air and count it. Bachmeyer with the and one opportunity upcoming. So good move there for Hillsboro-Central Valley with Bachmeyer. To see the three again for Limke by HCV. Only see Bachmeyer come back and get the end one as Mitzel collects the foul. His first, team's fifth here of the quarter. Bachmeyer with 8. Free throw line. Now make it 9. 3 for 3 here for the senior from the stripe. And the Squirrels get that one up with the answer quickly back to 9. Burrows with Mitzel. Mitzel lost it. Bachmeyer up the floor to Verkota. Verkota on a block shot by Mitzel. Bachmeyer can't get it to go. Limke will come up with it. All chances there for Central Cass. Good defense from the Burros, and the Burros will be awarded some free throws. How about the D, though, on the back end signed by Mitzel to get the block shot to start and essentially save 2 points. Free throw coming here will be for Landon Olsen. Foul on Thompson, his first, and the team's fourth. Free throw opportunity here for Olsen is good. Substitution back into the game is Cash Lorenz. Checking in for the Burros will be Kyle Halfley. Well, if you're a Burrow fan, and this one felt like it was maybe getting away from you down 26-10 early on in the second quarter with 7 minutes left to play in the half. Now all of a sudden you look up and it's a single-digit game. Get one more stop here. The Burros probably feeling pretty good about themselves going to the half for the Squirrels. They don't want to have to come back and say later in the game what could have been, trying to get an early knockout blow as Bachmeyer spins but traveled with the basketball. Good move by Chase. Just took an extra pivot with him as Limke will check in with 2.4 seconds left here in the half. Central Cass to make a substitution with Jake Thompson as the Burros right now with Bryce Miller. If there is a foul, it will be 2 free throws. Miller with a full court heave looking for Brant. Ball gets deflected. Verkota and Boer trying to get the shot off before the half. Unable to do so, and that's how we'll end our first half of play. On our Bank North scoreboard, Central Cass leads it by 8.
Hillsboro Drug and Gift welcomes you to stop in and check out the Christmas and holiday decor. You'll find gift items for those on your shopping list this holiday season. They do accept Hillsboro Christmas cash at your full-service pharmacy, Hillsboro Drug and Gift. Remember, you can now text Hillsboro Drug anytime for your prescription refills, 701-636-5231. They offer mail-out service and free delivery in Hillsboro and Halstead. Don't forget to get your flu shot at Hillsboro Drug and Gift. No appointment is necessary. Wishing you a happy holiday season from Hillsboro Drug and Gift.
Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9 in Ada, invites you to order your new Chevrolet vehicles. From the Silverado, Trailblazer, and Traverse, Lee Brothers is your authorized Chevrolet dealer, providing sales and service to the area since 1975. For ordering your vehicles, talk with Mitch Smurfer J. Trust the experts who know your vehicles best and take advantage of great Chevy certified service offers today. Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9, Ada. Call 218-784-2000.
The Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead provide great places for seniors to live. They emphasize choices, independence, and provide services as directed by residents. They're also great places to work, where employees find not only a job, but also rewarding and enjoyable experiences that contribute to the lives of others. To get more information on Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
As we come back on our halftime show, brought to you in part by Farmers Union with Wasleen and Kramer Agency here in Central Cass. Scott and Tyler are your local small town agents for Castleton and the surrounding communities here. Whether it's crop and farm, home and auto, health and life, commercial or recreational insurance. Come visit Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton for the great rates and local service that you expect. Again, it's high school basketball here today on yourliveevent.com. Chase Miller alongside Reggie Funk with you here on our halftime show. Take a look at the first half numbers for Central Cass. The Squirrels scored 19 points in the first quarter and 19 in the second. While for the Burros, 10 points in the first quarter and 20 points in the second stanza. Team numbers, Central Cass balanced scoring across the board where they've had 8 players in the scoring column, 4 threes, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, 12 rebounds to 7 turnovers. While for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros so far, they've had 4 players in the scoring column. They're 1 of 3 from the free throw line. 3 made threes, 11 rebounds, and 12 turnovers here for the Burros. Individual numbers, Central Cass led by the 10 points of Carter Verkota. He's got a pair of threes as well. 9 points for Bachmeyer, who's perfect from the line. 3 of 3 from the stripe. From there, 5 points for Jason Aram, 1 of 2 from the line. 5 points for Carter Maggio as well with 4 rebounds. 3 points for Eli Boer, 2 on the way for Colton Cruchet and Cole Holzer, and 2 points for Brody Runk. The Squirrels led by the 10 of Carter Verkota. For the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, Landon Olson with with 13 points. He's 1 of 3 from the foul line with 2 rebounds. Again, Landon Olsen with 13. Jacob Brandt with 6 points in the first quarter, 6 points in the second. He scored all of his points in the first inside the three-point line, then scored all of his points in the second beyond the arc. He's got 12. 3 points for Carter Limke and 2 points for Chase Halfley. Again, the Burros led by the 13 of Landon Olsen. We come back on our halftime show. We'll take a look at what's next and let you know some scores from across the way. That's all still to come here on our Farmers Union Wasleen Kramer Agency halftime show.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Hillsboro Lumber is ready to help with all of your building or remodeling projects. If you're building something new, doing some remodeling, or working in other projects, Hillsboro Lumber has all of the building materials as well as everything else you'll need to complete your projects. Stop by Hillsboro Lumber today and pick up all of your building materials, hardware items, and more. The best source for all your home improvement and construction needs in Trail County is Hillsboro Lumber. Building or remodeling, farm, home, or commercial, see Hillsboro Lumber today.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsboro, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
As we come back here on our halftime show, it is high school boys basketball today here from Castleton Division A. Happy holidays and happy New Year upcoming here for you, your loved ones, the families out there. Chase Miller with Reggie Funk with you here from Castleton, but taking a look again at what is to come for both of these teams after today. Central Cass will host the Wahpeton Huskies on January the 2nd. We'll have that for you on yourliveevent.com. For the Burros, they will host Ada Borup West on January the 5th. Also, a contest we'll have for you right here on yourliveevent.com. Some finals from earlier today in girls basketball. A pair of number 1 matchups in Division A against Division B. Number 1 Thompson in Division A with a 68-48 win over Langdon area Edmore Munich. Ellendale over Maple River in boys hoops in Division B side, 55-31. Kindred knocks down Turtle Mountain on the boys side, 75-39. And in 3 overtimes, Wahpeton nips Shanley by 1 today in triple overtime, 69-68. So that's a look at some of the scores again from across the way here on yourliveevent.com. The Central Cass Squirrels, 1 player in double digits. That's Carter Verkota with 10. Chase Bachmeyer had 9. Hillsboro-Central Valley with 2 players in double digits. Landon Olsen with 13. And Jacob Brandt had 12. That does it for our halftime show, brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance, Wasleen Kramer Agency here in Castleton. Second half action is coming up next here from Castleton.
Hi, this is Chrissy Thompson from the Hillsboro-Central Valley School District, reminding you that ethics, integrity, and respect are values important to our daily lives. In our sporting events, educational lessons, and lifetime values taught by school activities. Remember that one simple word, sportsmanship. It's how you play the game. This message is from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
You can trust the pros at Hillsboro Body Shop to make your vehicle look as good as new. Cars, pickups, trucks, semis, Ben and Tyrell at Hillsboro Body Shop can do the work. And Hillsboro Body Shop is also the place to repair your windshield. Don't wait to get that pesky chip repaired. Ben and Tyrell can replace that glass the same day. Call Hillsboro Body Shop at 701-636-4981 and put Ben and Tyrell's combined 30-plus years of experience to work on your vehicle. Hillsboro Body Shop, 701-636-4981.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at FullServiceFoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. Chase Miller alongside Reggie Funk as we get you ready for third quarter action here from Castleton. The Burros looking for 3 consecutive road victories, while for the Central Cass Squirrels looking to get back in the win column after falling short this time last week at 4 wins. Milwaukee 67-48. That's just their lone loss this season as they are 4-1. Little zone pressure defense here by the Burros as Boer, Holzer, Bachmeyer, Verkota, and Maggio, the original starting 5 here for Central Cass. Bachmeyer uses up that dribble, zips a pass around the horn eventually, as this one goes now to Holzer. Holzer at the right wing, making his way inside the paint. Couple bounces to Bachmeyer. Bachmeyer spins at the high post, gets a shot fake. Jumper, block shot, Olsen. Limke in transition. It's a 2-on-1 Mitzel crossing over. Right-handed scoop and score. Dylan Mitzel with his first 2 points. And right out of the gate, the Burros are back within 2 possessions. Bachmeyer at the left wing. Zone continues, and another essentially empty possession here for Central Cass. Matt Norman with 5 timeouts remaining for the Burros. They have 3. As Olsen, Limke, Brandt with Mitzel and Chase Halfley starting things off here in this second half. Olsen on the baseline. Olsen making his way, playing through some contact for 2. Landon Olsen with 15 points, and it's a 4-0 run to start here for the Burros. Hillsboro-Central Valley continuing this defense on the zone. They get another deflection, ends up with Verkota. Verkota thought about a 3. Now to Eli. Boer with the basketball, bounce pass Verkota. Right pocket, 3-pointer for Holzer off the front iron. Ball tapped out to Brandt. His 4th board of the game, but the Burros will give it right back as Bachmeyer gets the steal in the backcourt. Timeout on the floor. We'll break with them on our Bank North scoreboard. Central Cass wants to talk it over.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkmeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise, including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
High school basketball on YourLiveEvent.com. Check out our website or simply subscribe to our YouTube page. You can check out our senior spotlights to the YourLiveEvent.com coaches show, to that and more, all again on Your Live Event. High school basketball today here in Castleton. It's been a fun one between the Central Cass Squirrels and Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. You know, a roller coaster a little bit for both teams, playing well at times and maybe having 4-minute stretches where you like to tighten things up. Holzer with a great pass fake, takes a dribble, covers some real estate. Cole now with 4. Right after the timeout from head coach Matt Norman. That timeout brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual as Brett with a 2-handed rim rock and dunk. Brad able to snap the rim. He's got 14. Central Cass with Verkota now handles the basketball. High post touch, Maggio. Maggio, right wing, Bachmeyer comes into a shot fake. Chase, right-hand side, now to Holzer. Holzer gets cut off. Nice little slip pass, though, to Verkota. Block shot now by Brent. It's a block party for the Burros and a reach-and foul. This will be on Carter Verkota with the foul. His second, team's first of the quarter. And we've seen a little bit of everyone with Landon Olson, Jacob Brandt. We've seen a Dylan Mitzel block shot here for Hillsboro-Central Valley as well, as Jace Narum will check in for the Central Cass Squirrels. 8-point lead for Central Cass at the half has been trimmed to 4 here in the opening 2 minutes and change of the third quarter. Burrows nearly walked with the basketball with Chase Halfley now. They give it to Limke. Limke back up top to the right-hand side, Olson. Olson trying to make it a one-possession game here for the Burros with a bucket or a free throw. Left-hand side, Verkota, left pocket three. Long, ball tapped out by Brandt to Olson off the window. Can't get it to go. Nearly the hockey assist there for Brandt. Instead, Bachmeyer makes his way. Holzer skips. Verkota, right baseline three. Got it! Nothing but the bottom of the net. Carter Verkota now the Baker's dozen and his third made three of the game. HCV with Chase Halfley at the left wing. Now to Olson, spinning his way on Holzer off the window for two. Landon Olson's going to go right at Cole Holzer because Cole does not want to pick up his fourth personal foul, so he's going to try to make himself as big as possible there with the length of his hands, but Olson with a nice spin move there on the baseline. Carter Verkota, left wing. Carter gives it back now to Narum. Jace, bounce pass, and was kicked on the way by Chase Halfley. So it'll stay Central Cass basketball. Checking back in for the Squirrels will be Brody Runk. Also coming in will be Easton Holland. Central Cass led by 9 after one quarter, 8 after two. And right now up by 5 here midway point through quarter number 3. Maggio with that headband leaves it right-hand side to Brody Runk. Runk back to Holland. Holland leaves it to Maggio. Maggio takes the dribble, tries to step through, back to Holland. Left pocket three. Holland off the back iron long. Rebound to Chase Halfley, his second. Halfley pushing in transition. Burrows getting it to Landon Olson, but it's poked away. Here's a steal. Central Cass in transition. Finds Verkota. Verkota right of the key. Extra pass. Here goes Narum. Three. Off the back iron. Brandt trying to get the rebound. And it'll end up with Chase Halfley, his third. Burrows with Lemke finds Brandt. Brandt through some contact. Throws it up and in. Brandt with 16 points. The Burrows are back within 3. That's Central Cass in the front court here with Carter Verkota. Verkota looking to spin, but there's a pickpocket steal by Chase Halfley and then a foul with Verkota. Carter's going to pick up his third, team second, as Holzer, Boer, and also coming back into the game will be Colton Crochet, as Maggio Verkota will check out for Central Cass and Brody Runk. For the Hillsboro-Central Valley, Burrows, Olson slated to inbound the basketball. And HCV, the old adage is in sports, if you're trailing, it takes a lot of energy to try to get back, as it was not deflected, so Central Cass will inbound it right in front of the Burrow bench after Brent was backing up into the paint with no backside defense. But back to you trail by 16 in the first half. To get it back within one possession, it's one thing to get there as Holland shoots a three from the left baseline. Easton with the triple. That's the 9th different player for Central Cass to score. Burrows in the front court with Chase Halfley. Halfley gets guarded up right-hand side of Dylan Mitzel. Back to Limke. Limke rising from the right baseline. Off the front of the iron. Holzer eventually will handle it. Cole Holzer gets his 4th rebound. Foul on Chase Halfley, his third, team's first of the quarter. Well, once you eventually get it to a potential tie or one possession, you climb the mountain, but can you get over the mountaintop? That's always the toughest thing to do sometimes in sports, but the Burros have, by all means, given themselves a great opportunity here with the last 11 minutes of regulation to try to get another road victory here on the season. Can the Squirrels hold them off here as we get to the waning parts of the third quarter? Holzer, jab step. Cole takes a couple dribbles, going hard down the paint. Left-handed move by Holzer. The future Cobber now has 6. Cole Holzer making his commitment earlier this month to Concordia. Going to play in the MIAC as the Burros give it to Olson. Olson making his way right over Holzer for 2. Landon Olson with 19 points to lead the floor. Narum reverse pivots back to Holzer. Holzer with the jab step, skips a pass to Eli, nearly out of bounds. Colton Cruchet, nice bounce pass to interior. Holzer gets the shot off, and there's a foul. Cole Holzer will go to the free throw line. Foul against Brandt. His first, team second of the quarter, and a chance for Central Cass to get this up to a 3-possession lead with at least one made free throw. Free throw attempt by Holzer rattles off the iron, as we'll have a substitution as Carter Verkota and Chase Bachmeyer come back into the game. While for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, Bryce Miller will come to the floor. Cole Holzer to the stripe as the second free throw attempt will be up and in. Central Cass now 5 of 8 from the free throw line as the Burros will handle the basketball. Full court pressure, and the Squirrels have looked to jump out and trap when they've had the opportunity to. Right-hand side, this will go to Miller. Miller sees the trap, spins out of it, right wing to Mitzel. Mitzel at the top of the key, skips it left-hand side to Thompson. On the interior, Olson works his way around the paint, tries the reversal. Holzer collects the miss, his 5th rebound of the game. Cole Holzer, right wing, free throw line extended, skips it. Eli, here comes a 22-footer off the iron rebound. Skying for that one is Brandt. Brandt up the floor to Olson. Landon Olson on the baseline, makes his way over Verkota for 2. Landon Olson, how do you do? He's got 21. Bachmeyer to Verkota. Back to top to Holzer. Right-hand side for Central Cass, as this is going to be a lazy pass, and it's intercepted. Going coast to coast, Dylan Mitzel, and a timeout on the floor. The Burros are back within a possession. Timeout on our Bank North scoreboard.
For all your fresh floral needs, rely on 3R Floral on Main Street in Hillsboro. If you have an upcoming wedding or a special event, contact 3R Floral to help with your floral needs for the occasion. Call 3R Floral at 701-636-2000. You can also find gift ideas for all occasions. Check out the new decor to spruce up your home and office for the new year at 3R Floral. You can check out the 3R Floral Facebook page and see some great gifts available. If you can dream it, we can do it at 3R Floral in Hillsboro.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
High school basketball here on YourLiveEvent.com. That timeout brought to you in part by Tope Insurance. Give Ryan a call today at 701-347-4045. Both teams now with 3 timeouts remaining. Chase Miller, Reggie Funk with you here from Castleton, where it has been as advertised when you take a look at these two teams who played each other a lot in recent years when it comes to non-region games. 2 quality programs with Central Cass and the Burros have had a lot of success in the last 5-10 years on the basketball court in boys hoops. But we're back to Verkota. Verkota, right-hand side with it, spins, probing, looking, finding, left-hand side, shooting. This will be off the iron, no, by Colton Cruchet, and a rebound to Dylan Mitzel. The Burros looking to tie, nearly had a turnover. Mitzel, right-hand side to Thompson, back to Mitzel. Interior goes Olson. Isaac Thompson here at the right baseline. Our last tie was at 2, with 7:22 left in the first quarter. Left-hand side, Brandt with a shot fake by Holzer. Trying to get by Cole. Cole does a good job re-establishing his defense, but there's a cutting, streaking Bryce Miller for 2. Give Brandt the assist. Central Cass can hold for the final shot of the contest of this third quarter, that is, if they want. Holzer, left wing, double comes down to Bachmeyer. Next jump ball would be awarded to the Burros. Bachmeyer handles the basketball here, looks for a ball screen, takes it, Bachmeyer goes to the baseline. Boer, right pocket three. Got it! Eli with the triple. Central Cass nearly got a loose ball in the backcourt, but that's how we'll end the quarter. They bury a three-pointer at the end of the first quarter by Carter Verkota, and they bury a three-pointer at the end of the third quarter here by Eli. On our Bank North scoreboard, Squirrels lead it by 4.
Whew, sorry I'm late. I had to walk again.
Where's your car?
Whew, the auto shop said it would take a few months to fix.
You should have taken it to Abra.
Abra Auto Body can fix your car faster than the other body shops. After your claim is filed, Abra handles the rest with the insurance companies and adjuster. Lonnie and his team will take good care of you. Visit us on 32nd Avenue South or schedule your appointment at abraauto.com. Abra Auto Body, right the first time, on time.
Abra Auto Body, Grand Forks.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
This break in the action brought to you in part by Leif Olofsson at the Furniture Mart. Remember to ask Leif for your live event and discounts. Search the Furniture Mart and talk with Leif Olofsson. Chase Miller, Reggie Funk with you here as we start quarter number 4. Bounce pass goes to Brant, who walked with the basketball. Turnover, number 16 now here for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Brant not too happy with the call, or possibly not too happy with himself on that one, trying to just get an extra step with the ball. Regardless, the Burros will give it back to the Squirrels. High post touch here for Central Cass. Right wing Eli. Shot fake coming. Eli making his way to the paint, and he lost it, and they'll give it right back. The difference in the game right now is the 2 late quarter three-pointers before the buzzer. In the first with Verkota, and then the third here by Eli Boer. That's 6 points. It's allowed Central Cass to be up by 4. That could maybe be our RDK precision play of the contest. Full court pressure defense. Burrows with the basketball. Here goes Halfley. That's Chase. Reverse pivots. Now to McRitchie. McRitchie back to the baseline. Halfley dribble pullback. Three-pointer coming, and it swirls in for the triple. Chase Halfley. That's the first three-pointer of that half for HCV. That's their 4th of the game, and they're back within 1. Cole Holzer. High post touch. Maggio. Maggio with it, looking for a cutting Verkota. Maggio, Holzer, extra pass, Bachmeyer for the answer 3. Off the back tab, no rebound here to Carter Limke, his 4th, but then it's eventually a turnover on the Burros. Those will continue to mount. The Burros haven't led since it was 4-2 in the first quarter. And then the Squirrels went on a 9-0 run, and Central Cass has been in front ever since then in the opening minutes. Bachmeyer spins his way, right-hand side Verkota, leaves it now to Eli. Boer, high post touch, Maggio. Maggio zips it past to the right wing to Bachmeyer. Finds a cutting Holzer. Holzer making his way inside the paint, stretches with the left arm for some real estate for 2. Cole Holzer now with 9 hard-earned points here for the Central Cass Squirrels. Chase Halfley into the front court. Halfley spins. HCV with it, right-hand side. Slip pass interior to Brent off the window. That one rattles out. It's loose underneath, and Cole Holzer comes up with it, his 6th rebound. Verkota in the front court. Those are tough ones if you're the Burros trying to come back. Unable to get it in the bottom of the bucket as Verkota at the top of the key slips it to Maggio, short corner. Maggio back to Verkota, left of the key, 3 on the way. Got it! Carter Verkota buries another one. That's his 4th 3 of the game. He's hit one in every quarter. Slow pass, Eli Boer looking this man dive for it. Nearly a 10-second violation, and it will be a 10-second violation. Won't matter as Limke was in the backcourt trying to get it to a Burrow teammate in the front court. It will eventually be a turnover there for the Burros. Couple of substitutions as Landon Olson is on the floor for the Burros with McRitchie, Limke. You also have Halfley and Dylan Mitzel. Or for the Central Cass Squirrels, Jace Narum with Verkota on the floor. Runk, you'll have Holzer and Maggio. Next jump ball favors Central Cass. Both teams with 3 timeouts remaining. No fouls yet here in the fourth quarter. Holzer, right baseline 3. Got it! Cole Holzer with 12 points, his first 3 of the contest. And the Squirrels now on a little bit of a run, thanks in part to a couple of threes by Verkota and Holzer. 8-3, Central Cass is outscoring HCV here in the fourth. Right-hand side, Dylan Mitzel. Mitzel takes the screen, skips it to Limke. Olsen posting up, McRitchie high post, gives a 15-foot jump shot for 2. Ben McRitchie with his first points off the bench for the junior forward after having a nearly double-double on Thursday down in Milner. Holzer, left wing. Holzer spinning on Olsen off the window. No rebound to Limke, and then there's a foul. Or is it out of bounds? Did we have the foul which resulted in Limke getting pushed out of bounds? That's going to be the question. Nope. They will say it will be out of bounds. Oh, excuse me. Yes, they will. There will be the foul here on Central Cass. Maggio will pick up his first. Team 6. The question was Limke possessing the ball out of bounds before, maybe a little nudge, so you can disregard the foul, or was there a little nudge by Maggio to push him out? And they're going to say there is enough of the push by Carter to be assessed a foul. And the Burros in the backcourt turn it back over. Dylan Mitzel with turnover number 19. We got HCV down for with 4:46 left in the fourth quarter. Central Cass will inbound it here with Eli. See what Boer's able to do here. Coming up on our post-game show, we'll get to our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. And all still to come on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game report. Carter Maggio, right-hand side, Holzer. Holzer guarded by Brandt. Holzer step, rip, left-handed scoop, no. Rebound comes down to Landon Olsen. Olsen and the Burros trying to cut into the 7-point deficit. They get into the front court here, the left-hand side of Halfley, who shoots the left wing 3 off the iron. Carter Maggio gets the rebound, stolen away by Olsen. Landon zips it inside somehow to Limke for 2. Carter Limke has 5 points now, as that is the margin on our Bank North scoreboard. Holzer, right-hand side, gives it to Verkota. Verkota uses up that dribble, back to Holzer. Cole rising from the right wing 3. That'll be a long rebound here to Carter Limke, his 5th. Burros, like a broken record, with a chance to get it back within 1 possession. Mitzel going to go hard down the paint, driving kick, left baseline 3. Brandt got it! Rattle it in! Jacob Brandt with 19 points, his 3rd made 3. And the Squirrels will want a timeout in the front court. Will break as well. The Burros are back within 2 on our Bank North scoreboard.
You'll want to check out the year-end discounts on trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. And you might want to think about ordering early for next spring, as well as looking at the new models of gooseneck trailers. Bloomfield Enterprises carries a full line of trailers from Big Tex and Flow. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Ryder Burris. I'm confident on the ice. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual. They provide insurance products to all of southeastern North Dakota. Local company providing local service to all their policyholders. Visit CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you and talk with Lindsey Johnson throughout the week here in Castleton. It is a 2-point lead here for the Central Cass Squirrels. They'll have 2 timeouts remaining. The possession arrow does favor Central Cass. Squirrels with 1 team foul. For the Burros, they have 3 timeouts remaining. They have yet to be hit with a foul here in this fourth quarter. Chase Bachmeyer takes the screen. Bachmeyer slips it to Holzer. Holzer high off the window, no putback, good for 2. Cole Holzer, 7 points in the quarter. He's got 14 in the game and flirting with a double-double. He averages 16 and 10, and there's a foul. This will be on Bachmeyer, his second. That'll be the team's second of the fourth quarter. The Squirrels and the Burros playing a tightly contested contest here. Central Cass season high in scoring is 66 early on. Well, for the Burros, it's 64. Landon Olson making his way off the window. No, Olson battling for it. Limke step through off the window, can't get it to go. Another opportunity. Olson gets fouled. Olson to shoot 2. Foul assist on Central Cass. That'll be their third. And the foul will go on Carter Verkota. Check that. That'll be on Carter Maggio. So Maggio will pick up his third. Holzer has 3, and Verkota with 3 here for Central Cass. 2 free throws upcoming for Olson. Needs one to make it a one-possession game. Misses the first. Olson has shot all the free throws today for Hillsboro-Central Valley. They're 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Free throw opportunity number 2 is missed by Olson, and the board to Cole Holzer. Bachmeyer, right wing free throw line extended. Chase able to spin, finds a teammate. Verkota off the window, good for 2. What a move by Bachmeyer, and Verkota finishes it off with 18 points now. Still a 2-possession game. Burrows with 2.5 minutes left to play. Mitzel, Limke at the right wing. Back to left-hand side. Here goes Chase Halfley. Pass goes off of Olson's left elbow, but somehow finishes for 2 is Halfley. Halfley was 7 in the contest. Well, guarding Bachmeyer here. Bachmeyer slips it to Holzer. Holzer right-hand side of Verkota. Verkota near side to Maggio. Maggio banging his way with Olson. Back to Verkota. Squirrels taking some time off the clock on this possession. Verkota finds Boer right of the key. Extra pass. Holzer. Holzer with a jab step. 5 seconds. Holzer with 4. Looking back door to Boer with 2. They got to get the shot up before the buzzer. They do with Bachmeyer. Off the window. Off the iron, that is. Rebound to Landon Olson, his 6th. Burrows with a bucket again to make it a one-possession game. Brandt spinning his way on the baseline. Tough shot. No. Rebound inside. Here to Carter Maggio, his 7th. Cole Holzer brings this into the front court. Looking for Bachmeyer. Left-hand side of Verkota. Matt Norman calls out the offense here with some instructions. Burrows, man pressure defense. Holzer, backdoor on the cut to Verkota, who throws it up and count it! And count it! And count it! Carter Verkota now with 20 in the contest. Foul with Dylan Mitzel, his 2nd. Team's first of the fourth quarter, and that's one where you just get some contact, you throw it up, and you get rewarded with an and-one opportunity. Time on the floor with Matt Norman. That's his 4th time out of the game. We're back after this on our Bank North scoreboard.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator.
As we come back from the timeout, Verkota goes to the free throw line. This for an and-one opportunity. Off the iron, rebound comes down to Landon Olson, his 7th. Burrows quickly out in transition here with 60 seconds left in the game. Give it to Limke, now to Halfley. This would help. 3, left wing, no. Rebound. Well, Brandt able to come down with it. Brandt skips it to Limke, right of the key. 3 got. This will be off the iron. Boer will be out of bounds here as he was trying to slip it to Cole Holzer. It was close, almost saving a possession there for your Central Cass. As this will get inbounded on the way for Chase Halfley on the baseline. Limke, shot fake. Limke, left wing. Limke partially deflected to Olsen. Back to Limke. Off the window for two, and Elliot Rotvold wants a timeout. We'll break with them. Limke now has 7 in the contest.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source, helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations in Hatton, Sharon, Larimore, Devils Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lincoln, Peasic, East Grand Forks, Grafton, and Garski. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or 701-847-2622.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
66-62 Central Cass with 39 seconds left to play here in regulation. The Burros down to 2 timeouts remaining, full court pressure defense, and they got fouls to give as they only have 1 team foul, and Landon Olsen picks up the foul. That'll be his first, team's second. If there is a jump ball, again, it is awarded to Central Cass. So if you're the Burros, you're going to be looking for a quick steal, otherwise get the foul and hope that Central Cass doesn't necessarily hit their free throws consistently enough, as there's going to be a foul with Kyle Halfley, his first, team's third, as Holzer hit the deck. So the Burros with 2 more to give, trying to prolong this game as best as they can. Bachmeyer gives it to Verkota. Verkota to Holzer, playing keep away to Bachmeyer. Bachmeyer spins, and there's a foul. That'll be the 4th one again for the Burros. Foul will be on Kyle Halfley, his second. And here we go again, as they say, on the inbounds. Bachmeyer to Holzer, and there's another foul. So the Burros do a good job trying to keep as much precious time on the clock as they can. Bryce Miller will pick up his first, team's 5th, and 2 free throws here for Central Cass. The Squirrels 5 of 9 from the free throw line as a team. Holzer is 1 of 2, has 14 points, 8 rebounds, and he'll be shooting 2 free throw attempts. Holzer buries the first. Now with 15 in the game, him and Verkota have been a 1-2 combination here today. Carter's got 20 points for Central Cass, and Cole Holzer now has 15. Second free throw attempt. This is still a 2-possession game, but trying to eke it out a little bit longer. Instead, it's a loose ball rebounded by Olsen. Burrows with it in the front court. Find Mitzel. Mitzel finds Olsen. Olsen with a and one opportunity. Cole Holzer is going to pick up his 4th. Enough of the contact here for Landon Olsen now with 23, a chance to make it 24 at the free throw line. And that was the 4th team foul as well for Central Cass. Olsen will see a substitution for the Burros here with Kyle Halfley. Free throw attempt for Olsen is good. Landon Olsen converts the 3-point opportunity, and a timeout on the floor here for Matt Norman. Burros back within 2.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Cutting Edge Ag connects your operation with first-hand expertise. and industry-best precision ag technology from Ag Leader. We've simplified precision farming with powerful tools to maximize profit opportunities like never before. No matter the size of your farm or the complexity of your field activities, Cutting Edge Ag is your local partner for a more profitable future. Unlock a new era of farming success with Ag Leader and Cutting Edge Ag.
That time out on the floor brought to you in part by Tope Insurance here in Castleton with Ryan Tope at 701-347-4045 as we're slated to inbound the basketball here. The Central Cass Squirrels again with 0 timeouts remaining. Hillsboro-Central Valley, they're down to 2. Verkota gives it to Holzer. Quick foul across the way for Halfley, his third, and Holzer will go back to the free throw line. 15 points so far for Holzer, and free throws awfully large at this point of the game. If you go 1 of 2, it's still a one-possession game. If you're able to bury both of your Holzer, you might be able to put maybe, just maybe, the Burros away, but they have been stingy here this afternoon. At one time trailing by 16, 26-10 with 7 minutes left in the first half. So Holzer misses the first. See what Elliot Rotvold does here, whether it's a make or a miss. Some coaches like to play it. Other coaches like to get a timeout and drop a set. Holzer goes 0 for 2, rebounded here to Dylan Mitzel. Mitzel in the backcourt, and will have a foul on Central Cass, and now the Burros can go to the free throw line with a chance to tie. Foul will be the 5th one on Central Cass in the quarter. Eli Boer will be called for the foul, and this now for Dylan Mitzel. If he buries both, we're tied at 67. Regardless, this is a plus-plus situation for the Burros. Mitzel misses the free throw opportunity. The Burros now 1 of 4 from the free throw line here in the fourth quarter. They're 2 of 7 as a team. Mitzel, free throw attempt number 2 off the back. Iron ball tipped out right to Mitzel. Here goes Olsen. Olsen spinning his way off the window, and we're tied. Central Cass has no timeouts. It's 10 seconds. Bachmeyer with 7. Bachmeyer with 6. Bachmeyer with 5. Bachmeyer with 3. Bachmeyer pass to Holzer, gets tipped out, and we're going to overtime. It's our first tie since it was 2 apiece, and why not? The Burros have clawed back from a 16-point deficit to tie this puppy up at 67. More basketball coming up next here from Castleton.
This is Austin Reed with Dakota Heritage Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
My coworkers here at Degelman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Degelman.
Our culture at Degelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
The Burros missed 2 free throws by Mitzel, but they eventually get it in the hands of Landon Olsen, and Olsen able to tie it up at 67 apiece here, as now the Central Cass Squirrels will have 1 timeout remaining. The Burros, they will have 3. Both teams are in the double bonus from here on out as we get to overtime. Again, welcome to overtime here on YourLiveEvent.com. Ball tapped out. Halfley, high, teardropper, can't get it to go. Rebound, Olsen put back, no. It's still loose, and Halfley will corral it. Halfley throwing up, and there's going to be a traveling violation. Travel violation, that'll be turnover number 20. As again, we head to overtime. Central Cass with Bachmeyer gives it now to Cole Holzer. Holzer walks it up the floor here for the Squirrels to Bachmeyer. Bachmeyer stands on that Central Cass emblem. Bachmeyer looking for a cutting teammate. Finds one here to Eli. Boer with the basketball to Holzer. Skips it to Verkota. Carter at the left wing, jab step. Carter making his way to the paint off the window and block shot, but enough of some contact here for Dylan Mitzel, his third. And Verkota goes to the free throw line. Carter Verkota so far here today from the stripe 0 of 2, but does have a team-high 20 points for Central Cass. Verkota free throw attempts will swirl out. Central Cass 6 of 14 from the free throw line. Hillsboro-Central Valley, they are 2 of 8. Free throw attempt number 2 here for Verkota. Verkota buries the second. Carter came in 7 of 16 from the free throw line here on the season, but Central Cass does regain the advantage by 1. Right-hand side to Lemke. Lemke skips it, left wing rising, shooting halfway off the front iron. Rebound here to Landon Olsen. He's got a double-double. Burrows, right-hand side, Lemke. Lemke looking on the interior, instead gives it to Brandt. Brandt looking for Olsen as him and Major battling it out on the interior. Here goes Lemke from 16 feet off the front iron board to Cole Holzer. Central Cass will walk it into the front court here as they give it to Verkota. Verkota slipping the screen is Majo. Carter making his way to the paint. Left-handed scoop, no. Rebound here to Dylan Mitzel. Mitzel, the other side of the floor, finds Brandt. Brandt goes right on Holzer. Count it and got it. And Cole Holzer will foul out. Brandt with the and one. He's got 21 in the game, and Holzer is going to foul out here, and that'll be his 5th. Holzer will finish with 15 points. We had him down for 9 rebounds here today. Run at his season average of 16 and 10, but Brandt gets the and one, and for the first time since it was 4-2, the Burros are playing with a lead on our Bank North scoreboard. Brandt converts the three-point opportunity. Burros up by 2. Their fans making some noise behind the Burro bench, chanting defense. Central Cass with Chase Narum now into the game, finds Eli Boer. Boer back up top to Majo. Majo with a jab step, finds Eli left of the key. Eli left wing to Narum as they weave it around the horn to Bachmeyer. Chase crossing over, ankle cross, gets the paint off the window, can't get it to go. Rebound tapped out, and Olsen comes up with it. Olsen with his 11th. There was some contact there that I'm sure Matt Norman would like to be called. Nothing granted. Now it goes to Brent, and there's a foul, as this foul will be on Central Cass and Carter Majo. So Majo picks up the foul. That'll be his 4th, and free throws coming here for Brandt. This match has Hillsboro-Central Valley's largest lead of the game here at 2. Brandt, free throw opportunity is good. Second free throw attempt here for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Brandt to the free throw line. Able to go 3 for 3 in the second half. He's got all 5 points of the Burros here in overtime as they lead it now by 4. It's a 2-possession game. The Central Cass Squirrels, for the first time today, find themselves down by 2 possessions. Narum block shot by Brandt, out of bounds. So Cole Holzer, again, that's just a key cog on the bench here. Someone else will have to find the scoring here for Central Cass, and they're available with Verkota. Eli can definitely hit from beyond the arc. Chase Bachmeyer as well. Squirrels looking to recompose themselves here as Bachmeyer will handle a foul. Foul here for Chase Halfley, his 4th. Burrow fans wanted the ball, but instead it will be across the arm as Bachmeyer goes to the free throw line. Chase with 9 points hasn't scored here since the first half. Will be at the line to shoot 2. Free throw attempt is up and good. Second one here for Bachmeyer. Gets the shooter's roll. He's 5 for 5 from the charity stripe. The Squirrels are back within a possession. It's our first overtime again here in Castleton. Dylan Mitzel will have a blocking foul on Chase Bachmeyer. Bachmeyer will get called for the foul, his 3rd. And if you're Central Cass, you might be saying that Chase just kind of lost his balance but didn't make enough contact with Mitzel to be awarded the foul. But in the eye of the official, there is enough contact there with the body to allow Mitzel to go to the free throw line. And Dillon buries the first. He's now 1 of 3 from the free throw line as Kyle Halfley will check in here for Chase Halfley. Second free throw attempt with 90 seconds left in overtime number 1 here for the Burros. Is short, rebound, Brandt tapped out right to HCV. Olsen makes his way to the baseline, spins, and there's going to be a turnover. Verkota works with it the other way. Verkota spinning and lost it on his way up, but a foul. Foul will be on Brandt, his second. And Verkota goes to the free throw line. Needs 2 free throws here for Central Cass. Verkota buries the first. That gets the Squirrels now a little bit closer. Verkota with 22. Chase Halfley returns back into the game. These are season high in scoring for both teams as well. Second free throw attempt for Verkota is in and out, no good. Rebound, Brandt, but he lost it. And it will be Central Cass basketball. Brandt lost it on his way down, and the Squirrels now a chance to tie or take the lead. Central Cass with 1 timeout remaining. The Burros, they have 3. Eli Boer finds Maggio. Maggio back to the top, and there goes Mitzel. Mitzel looking for a coast-to-coast right-handed layup for 2. Dylan Mitzel points in transition, and off the turnover here, Squirrels trailing it by 4. Bachmeyer takes the ball screen, top of the key. 3 gets fouled and nearly got a 4-point opportunity. Bachmeyer gets fouled in the act of shooting as Chase Halfley will foul out with his 5th. So Chase will finish with 7. Both teams now with the player done for the late afternoon into the early evening as Bachmeyer goes to the free throw line to shoot 3. Central Cass, all their points in overtime from the stripe. They're 4 of 6 in the overtime session from the free throw line. And Bachmeyer, again, will be awarded with 3 free throws. Bachmeyer, first one is good. Second free throw here for Chase. Bachmeyer buries the second. Bachmeyer now with 13 points and a timeout here for Elliot Rotvold. We'll break with them on our Bank North scoreboard. Bachmeyer to the free throw line when we come back.
Otto Egg wants you to be prepared, no matter what Mother Nature throws your way. Otto Egg offers seed, fertilizer, and chemical options to best fit your operations. They also provide scouting to help find weeds and disease and track crop stands to help producers get a better idea what's going on with their fields. Contact Nick Otto at 701-520-0825 or Kylan Kostreski at 701-520-9875.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
That timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual. Visit CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you as Bachmeyer goes to the free throw line here for Central Cass. And he goes 3 for 3 from the stripe that time, and it's back to a 1-point contest here as the Burros handle a full court pressure defense. Trying to get a timeout or a 5. They're going to give it the 5. It was a question of did you get the timeout or not. We'll see what the officials would do here, and I think they did give the timeout here to the Burros. Yes, they did. We'll break with them here late in this one. Timeout awarded to Hillsboro-Central Valley.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire, Fargo's newest sports complex.
About as close as you can get to being a 5-second where it would be a turnover and the Squirrels would handle the basketball. Instead, Hillsboro-Central Valley takes their second to last timeout of the game. So both teams with one timeout now remaining here in this contest. High school basketball today here on YourLiveEvent.com. Chase Miller, Reggie Funk with you here from Castleton, and what has been a barn burner between these two clubs, which, talking with both Matt Norman and Elliot Rothfeld before the game, kind of said this almost feels like it should be a regional game with how much that the Burros in years past have played teams from Region 1. Full court pressure defense. Squirrels don't need to foul. They can play straight up. They look to trap. Central Cass almost gets the steal. Maggio instead, it goes in the hands of Bryce Miller. Back up top to Mitzel, to Limke. Brandt looking for a teammate. Brandt backdoor Mitzel. Mitzel drive kick, right-hand side. This will be a three-pointer long. Rebound tap to Limke. Put back good for two. Carter Limke with 9.7 rebounds. Central Cass with Verkota. Verkota in the front court here. Matt Norman telling the Squirrels to run the offense. They got to go. Bachmeyer shot fake. Chase gets the paint, left-handed scoop off the rim. No, Mitzel with the rebound. They got a foul. Burrows now with Limke. Limke high off the window for two. Carter Limke with 11 points. Carter Maggio in the front court. Central Cass needs a bucket. Bachmeyer right wing prayer three. No, rebound here to Central. Make that Hillsboro-Central Valley with Miller. And the clock will run out, and the Burros come back from a 16-point first half deficit to win it in overtime, 79-74. A hard-fought victory, and the Burros start the season off 0-2 and get 3 consecutive wins on the road at Carrington, Sargent County, and now here in Castleton, as the Central Cass Squirrels will drop their second game of the season and drop to 4-2. One heck of a ball game today here in Castleton as we get you ready for 2024. We're back after this with our post-game show on YourLiveEvent.com.
This holiday season, you may be thinking spend, spend, spend for everyone on your list. But don't forget about yourself and your future. Instead of spend, 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 try save, save, save with the CD special at First State Bank. A 9-month CD with a 5.07 interest rate, minimum $10,000. Visit their locations in Buxton, Grand Forks, Mayville, Portland, and Thompson to learn more. First State Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota-Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota-Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neelsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
As we come back here on our post-game show, brought to you in part by Tommy's Express Car Wash. Tommy's Express Car Wash, love your ride with their clean routine. They have the tools and the expertise to keep your car clean inside and out. And also, download the Tommy's Express Car Wash app today with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 locations in Moorhead as well. For the Central Cass Squirrels, no field goals in overtime, but they do able to score in the overtime session 7 points. They go 7 of 9 from the free throw line. Those free throws by Bachmeyer and Carter Verkota. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, Jacob Brandt at one time at all 5 points in overtime for Hillsboro-Central Valley, but Limke puts it away late with back-to-back field goals. Dylan Mitzel as well here for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. At the half, it was 38-30 Central Cass. The Burros score 18 points in the third, 19 points in the fourth. They would finish with 12 points in the overtime session. For the Central Cass Squirrels, they score 14 points in the third quarter, 15 points in the fourth, and 7 points in the overtime session. Squirrels again drop to 4-2 on the season, while the Burros, they improve to 3-2. Leading the way for Hillsboro-Central Valley, the double-double performance of Landon Olson with 26 points here this evening. Landon Olson did a lot of his damage in the second and third quarter respectively. Jacob Brandt with 24 points after not scoring in Milner on Thursday due to foul situations. Jacob Brandt with 24 points, and he scored in every quarter in this one and finished with 3 threes. 11 points for Carter Limke with 7 rebounds. 7 points then for Chase Halfley. 7 points for Dylan Mitzel as well. 2 points for Bryce Miller and 2 for Ben McRitchie. For the Central Cass Squirrels, they were led by the 22 points of Carter Verkota. Had himself a really fine evening with 4 threes. He hit a 3 in every quarter outside of the overtime session. Cole Holzer with 15 points, 9 rebounds here today. 14 points for Chase Bachmeyer, who went perfect from the free throw line. He went 8 of 8 from the stripe for Bachmeyer. From there, 6 points for Eli Boer, a couple of threes. 5 points for Jace Narum. The same can be said for Carter Maggio with 7 rebounds. 3 points then for Easton Holland. You had 2 points for Colton Cruchet and 2 points for Brody Runk here today for the Central Cass Squirrels. Squirrels, 3 players in double digits, led by Verkota again with 22, 15 for Holzer and 14 for Bachmeyer. The Burros with 3 players in double digits, led by the 26 of Olson and the 24 of Brandt. Hillsboro-Central Valley, 6 of 13 from the free throw line, 5 threes. They had make that 7 players in the scoring column with 22 turnovers. For the Central Cass Squirrels, a balanced effort here today for Matt Norman's club. They go 13 of 22 from the free throw line, 9 threes in this one. They would have 15 turnovers. We're back after this on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show, where we'll get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. That and more still to come.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs, encouraging everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro-Central Valley students. It's the Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture? An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
Well, join us here for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. That is the 6'1" senior guard Dylan Mitzel here today with 7 points, at 3 of them in the overtime session. And Dylan, you know, a gritty win sometimes. I know the first half probably wasn't how your team wanted to start, down 26-10 at one point. But what was the message? What was kind of the talk with Coach Rotfold and the guys on the bench just to continue to claw back in this one and you finally, you know, force that overtime session here?
Yeah, just as you said, he was just at halftime. He's like, we have a word on our wall that says grit. We got to be gritty and we got to go get this win. And then after the game, he's like, we did what we wanted to do. We were gritty and we fought back.
Able to have a, you know, finish there for Landon Olson. What's going through your mind when this one gets tied up when you know you got 4 extra minutes of basketball?
Just at first it was, oh boy, and then it was, oh, we get to play a little bit more basketball on a Saturday afternoon. Let's go.
These are 2 tough wins in Milner, able to do it 48 hours later here in Castleton. What does it say about the resiliency of this team to start off 0-2 against really good competition, but to get 3 straight wins on the road here, Dylan?
We might not be the flashiest team doing dunks and shooting a bunch of threes, but we're the word grit. We are the definition of grit. We're gonna fight it out. We're gonna make you earn it.
What'd you see from a guy that we'll hear from in a moment, and Jacob Brandt? What'd you see from his performance today?
Just loving the tip outs and all the shots and getting inside and just doing what he does.
What do you enjoy most about this team 5 games in to get to 3-2? You get a little holiday break. You bring in a good Cougar team from Ada Borb West coming up, and then you got Wahpeton around the corner. What have you liked most about the team so far through 5?
Well, this year more than ever, we push each other hard in practice. We're always there day in, day out. We don't take days off, and we enjoy it. It's not like we're just dying in practice, but we're ready to go every day.
Dylan, congratulations, happy holidays, and best of luck moving forward.
Thank you.
That again, Dylan Mitzel with us here. We'll continue on our post-game show after this.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy. The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
Well, we just heard from his teammate Dylan Mitzel moments ago. Now let's hear from another senior again. That is Jacob Brandt here with 24 points in this one. You scored in every quarter, and you got a 5-0 run to start the overtime session as well, Jacob. Let's just take us through the word perseverance a little bit here today. Down by 16, 26-10 at one point. What's the speak again with Coach Rotfold, the coaches, and just some of the players there, early in the first half to kind of whittle that game down to single digits before you got to the halftime?
Yeah, Castleton's a great team. Obviously, they've been ranked in polls for a long time, and coaches said keep pushing, keep doing what we're doing. That press they play, keep hitting it hard, keep attacking, keep drawing doubles, kicking, just play, use your effort. That's pretty much all he told us.
So in the second half, all of a sudden you kept getting there, right? But you couldn't tie, but you kept getting there, but you couldn't tie. It was like every time you got it to 2 points, Central Cass would get a free throw, they get a 3. When all of a sudden Landon Olson ties it up and you're able to play a good 15 seconds of defense, what's going through your mind knowing you got an extra 4 minutes and a chance to win this one?
No. As Dylan said, extra basketball on a Saturday. It was nerve-wracking. Landon got that board, and I was yelling stuff, kick it. Spun, lefty layup, doesn't usually use the left hand, but it was great. Good layup, 4 extra minutes, and I was like, tie game, 0-0. Let's get back to it.
So you get to the overtime session, you're able to get an and one, you're able to get to the free throw line. You're playing with a lead finally for the first time today, Jacob. How fun was that to have a really good start to overtime session?
That's great. Just the feeling in your stomach that you got, you have the lead. We kind of almost gave it away a few times there, but it's just good to know that you got the point advantage on the scoreboard for sure.
2 different games. It was a rock fight down in Milner. You guys found a way to win. You come back here, able to go up against a really good physical team. You and Landon combined for 50 points here today. How fun is it to play with a guy that has all the moves, so to speak, in a tool chest, on that baseline?
I've been playing with Landon since I was 3 years old. It's been me and him for a long time. He's a great down low player. He can do everything. He's one of my best friends. Great guy to play with.
Final thing for you, Jacob. Again, this team wins 3 consecutive games on the road before you got Ada Borup West coming up after the start of the first of the year. What do you hope to take from this 3-game stretch with wins at Carrington, Sargent County, and today, moving forward into 2024?
Just keep building. Just keep building on what we've been building in practice in these last 3 games. Had a rocky start. Just keep building up from that.
Jacob, thanks so much for your time. Congratulations.
Thank
Happy
you.
New Year, and best of luck to you
You
moving
too.
forward.
Thank you.
Jacob Brandt again with us here. We'll hear from head coach Elliot Rotfold around the corner.
Not everyone can get Secret Service level protection, but with Irie Insurance you can. You see, we've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. Ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say classified information. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
Well, join us now here, the head coach for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. That is Elliot Rotfold. This conversation brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank. And Elliot, I know kind of talking with the guys there with Dylan and Jacob, it's never what you guys want to do, right? Get a 16-point, 14-point deficit down 26-10 with 7 minutes left to play in the first half. But you found a way to trim it to single digits before the half, got it a little bit closer throughout the game. What did you see from your team to never go away, to continue to fight and to continue to battle and eventually earn an overtime victory here today on the road?
Well, they just showed, like we've talked about all year long, it's going to be a battle every night, and they just showed tremendous grit, tremendous heart to come back. We talked about it on the bench after the first quarter. Just said, hey, a lot of basketball game left. We just got to take care of the ball, be strong with it, and come back and help out your teammates, and we'll be fine. And they believed it, and they just kept on chipping away, and then we talked on a timeout. I think it was middle of the second quarter. And we just said, hey, I think we're maybe down 14, 15. We said, hey, let's just get it under 10 by halftime. That was the biggest thing that we wanted to get to. And I think we got it to 6, like 35-29, then it ended up 38-30 at half. And then the biggest thing at halftime, we just made a few adjustments with the pressure offense and, trying to get it a little bit more in Chase and Dylan's hands and just let them kind of bring it down. And we talked about it too. They were really fighting our rebounders and bringing guys up. So if we could get past that, we had to attack them. And I thought we did a really good job of that into the second quarter and then into the second half. But yeah, we got that, started Chase that second half, just kind of had to do it because of, the pressure they were putting on, and we got those first couple buckets of the second half, and then it was kind of game on from there.
Speaking of game on, we mentioned it on Thursday, not scoring any points with Jacob Brent. You said he just didn't get any flow into the game because he had 2 fouls within 45 seconds, and then you kind of had to toy with him, or were you going to play or not going to play, in that first half. Well, he made his presence known right off the bat. 6 points in the first quarter, 12 in the first half. He had all 5 points for you at the overtime session at one point, Elliot. What did you see from Jacob's play here today, both offensively and defensively?
Like I've been telling him, it's he's a great player already. He's put in the time. It's just a matter of not pressing. He's been pressing a little bit early in the season, thinking that he has to do too much sometimes. And we just talked to him about, hey, you got to let your teammates help you out, because we got a nice team and those guys can help you out, and just let the game come to you. And he did that tonight. It got off to a good start. They played him, basically one-on-one with Holzer, which he hasn't seen much all year, and maybe won't again. And then we got good play out of Chase Halfley coming in off the bench, and Ben McRitchie, even though he played a few minutes, got a big bucket for us in that second half, giving Jacob and Landon a couple minutes rest. And again, we talked about trying to dominate the boards, and I don't know if we did, but boy, I thought we did a real nice job on the boards. We haven't worked a ton of situations here early in the year. A lot of times in high school, you try to get a few in. We've talked about a few, so we missed a couple things there late. Fouling them on a 3 and got an offensive rebound, didn't get a timeout there, but we'll start working on those a little bit more. It was just, like I said, just the grit they showed to come back from that kind of deficit and really fight back. Just shows that the team's about, and that's a excellent Central Cass team, and they might have been a little shell shocked there for a while. I think they thought, like we were talking on the bench or after the game, like Coach Brandt said, he said we were probably 2-3 buckets away from being run out of the gym, and instead, we make a couple buckets and cut it to 10, 12, and get it to 8 at halftime, and all of a sudden we got ourselves a chance. So.
Final thing for you here, Carter Lemke, Dylan Mitzel, they made some plays in the overtime session. They made some plays in the fourth quarter when you needed them. I know at times maybe a little helter-skelter throughout against that pressure defense, but what did you see from them late to make those plays, whether it was defense or offense here today?
Yeah, Carter they struggled in the first half, and Chase too. Just against that pressure, we just weren't strong with the basketball. And Carter had to sit a little bit. We sat him down a little bit and put a couple other guys in that first half, but he stuck with it and came back in that second half and really made some good plays. Down the stretch there, a couple good passes into the post guys. Finding open guys down there. Dylan did a nice job breaking the press, attacking, finding the open guy. And then defensively, I thought we did a pretty good job. We kind of changed things up, went to that half-court trap a little bit more in that second half just to kind of change the pace of it, and we caused some turnovers on them too, which was a big thing, and then got some easy baskets. And then they started getting a little used to it, hit a couple threes, and then we just went mostly straight man-to-man that rest of the fourth quarter and overtime, and said, hey, it's time to just bring what we talk about all the time, bring the defense and see what happens.
Elliot, Happy New Year. Congratulations on 3 straight road victories, and best of luck as you start the new year against a really good Ada Borup West club coming into town on January the 5th.
Yeah, no nights off, that's for sure. That's what I told the guys. Hey, you can enjoy this one for a little bit, but we're a couple days off for them here and come back Tuesday ready for practice.
That again, Elliot Rotfold, our coach's conversation, brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank. We'll continue after this from Castleton.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are now offering up to 5 years no-interest financing. So you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly no-interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
As we come back on our post-game show, let's get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy. That is Enbridge Energy. Again, go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities here in this one. It was a whale of a contest, and you could give this to a whole handful of players, quite honestly, today, as this Enbridge Energy, the 1-2 combination kind of Olsen and Brandt, when they combined for 50 of the 79 points. You can say 1A, 1B for those guys, but also give a lot of credit to Carter Lemke and Dylan Mitzel as well, as they would score 7 points between those two in the overtime session, and Lemke with a couple daggers late in that overtime session. But the 1-2 play of Olsen and Brandt is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. The Arctic Enterprises feature precision play of the contest would have been the threes before the quarter, with Carter Verkota in the first, and then the third by Eli Boer to beat the Hornet. That would look like it was going to be the difference maker, those 6 extra points going late into the fourth quarter. But the play of the game, Mitzel misses both free throws. Ball gets tipped out, finds Landon Olsen, and Olsen spins off the window to tie it up at that contest at 67 apiece. That was the first tie since it was 2-2 with 7:22 left to play in the opening quarter, for crying out loud. So that play eventually sparked them into overtime, and that 2-pointer to tie it up by Landon Olsen is our Arctic Enterprises feature precision play of the contest, with locations in Hillsboro and Drayton. Go to planterdoc.com. That again is planterdoc.com. For information, questions, precision planting updates, and more, go to planterdoc.com. Now we get to our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection, and that post-game connection, well, it was the free throw line in the overtime session. Neither team was great in regulation. Central Cass was 6 of 13 in the first 4 quarters. Hillsboro-Central Valley was 2 of 8 in their own right in the fourth quarter, but the free throw line, well, it ended up being pretty good. For Central Cass, they went 7 of 9 in the overtime session. For the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, they ended up going 4 of 5 in the overtime session. And when you can do that, hit some free throws, get the game late, that always is going to be a very big key cog. Our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection again is the free throw line and the fact that the Burros held the Squirrels without a field goal in the overtime session. The Central Cass Squirrels would score 7 in overtime, but all of them, again, coming from the free throw line. So that is, again, our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. When we come back after this on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show, we'll put a bow on this one as the Burros improved to 3-2.
For you this holiday season with Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank. This is a season of making memories with the ones that matter most. Whatever's on your wish list this year, Mayport Hardware has the tools and supplies to make that holiday magic come to life. Tim and Sue and their staff wish you a happy holiday season. You've got a lot more going for you, not just this season, but every season of the year at Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville.
MLGC offers ultra-high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live and do business in. They're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
By the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsboro.
Again, your final today on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. The Central Cass Squirrels fall today at the hands of the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros in overtime, 79-75. The Burros will play next on Friday night at home against Ada Borup West, and then they will go up against the Wahpeton Huskies on the 9th. Well, for the Central Cass Squirrels, they will host Wahpeton on the 2nd on Tuesday. We'll have all those games for you right here on YourLiveEvent.com, and then they'll play Thompson and Lisbon for their next couple of games, kind of one game a week for the next couple of weeks here for head coach Matt Norman and the Central Cass Squirrels. Squirrels dropped to 4-2 on the season. The Burros now improve to 3-2. Again, Hillsboro-Central Valley led by the 26 of Landon Olson Brant with 24, while for the Central Cass Squirrels led by the 22 of Carter Verkota and the 15 for Cole Holzer. Earlier today in triple overtime, Wahpeton defeats Shanley 69-68. Kindred knocks down Turtle Mountain 75-39 in boys hoops, a good one in girls basketball as well. Number 1 in Division A, Thompson over number 1 Langdon Area Emwer Munich in Division B, 68-48. James Martin said the call here on YourLiveEvent.com. On behalf of Matt Norman and Elliot Rotvold for joining us in the pregame show, also on behalf of Dylan Mitchell and Jacob Brandt, join us on the post-game show. Again, your final today here from Castleton in overtime. Hillsboro-Central Valley picks up the overtime win, 79-74. Thanks to Reggie Funk. I'm Chase Miller. Thanks so much for joining us, and join our broadcast here in 2023, and enjoy the new year, and join us on Tuesday in 2024 as we welcome in the new year with the bang. Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament starts on Friday. That and more on Thursday. That and more still to come once we get to 2024. Happy New Year, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.